Well, I've been at Bracknell now for 3 years, and I've seen it change.
Everything looks quite shiny and new at the moment. I must admit, it is a bit of an upgrade.
It's attracted a lot of people from nearby towns, Slough, Reading, etc.
Where I live in Bracknell is quiet and peaceful, so I like it a lot around that area.
We have all sorts, so we have little singer-songwriters, duos, guys who sing to backing tracks, sort of like the hip-hop, grime stuff.
Bracknell is a town in Berkshire, England, and is currently the home to 83,000 people. We are well known for being a commercial centre with our recent regeneration, as well as the UK headquarters for Fujitsu and Hewlett Packard. It is the neighbour to Maidenhead, Reading and Windsor. With the thriving live scene in surrounding places, Bracknell is starting to make its own noise with a growing live music scene. Let's go and find out what Bracknell's live music scene is all about. Here in Bracknell, we have quite a selection of music venues with varied musicians and audiences. One of our well-known music venues is the South Hill Park Cellar Bar that holds several live music shows a week. And our recent addition, the Acoustic Couch, which is getting really popular amongst performers and audiences even from surrounding areas. We also have countless pubs that play acoustic live shows. These venues are supporting the local musicians to unleash their inner passion and talent for everyone to see, and to keep the live music alive in this town. Bracknell is blessed to have a range of music genres, from rock, blues, indie, and even jazz, which allows different audiences to enjoy themselves. We asked some local musicians what they think of Bracknell.
Well, when I was in a band not too long ago, I usually did covers of mostly alternative rock. While the time I've spent here, I've seen it change. I like the new shopping district they've put in. And yeah, I've made some good friends at Bracknell, so yeah, it's an area I like.
Well, I try to, lyrically you could say I'm indie, but musically you could say varied, yeah. Well, I feel like Bracknell's come into its own recently. I mean, obviously it's got, things like the lexicon and this kind of redevelopment which has brought it back from a pretty hard place, which it was a few years ago. And maybe more recently it's kind of living in the shadow of Reading, because Reading's a big kind of hub in that sense. It's got clubs, it's got Reading Festival, and I think places like in Bracknell, like the Acoustic Couch, that's a good start, and I think it will develop from there. I think there's enough interest, enough musicians in the local area, and it could thrive, yeah.
In recent years, Reading has always been the go-to place for live music, with its yearly big festivals and numerous music venues. But as Bracknell is starting to develop more and more music venues which give the gig goers more option, the aspiring artists more venues to perform at, giving Reading a competition. Here's what gig goers have to say about our current music scene.
I have been to a venue called Acoustic Couch, and they kind of do live shows, whether it's unknown bands or whether they can get some more highly known guests. I wouldn't say like millions of views, but something where people can actually recognise the name. Sometimes they get them in and they'll do a little stage act, something around that area. Well, I liked it. I found nothing wrong with it because of the fact that it was such a confined space. It was a lot more high tempo, a lot more active, and I enjoyed it in that way compared to, say, going to an open air festival, that kind of thing. Even though the crowds are still massive and you are getting crushed basically, just kind of had a different feel to it. It was a lot more personal in that way.
Yes, I've been to one. I've been to the Acoustic Couch. It was pretty fun, to be honest. I went with a group of friends. I've only ever been there once. An unknown band came, but we found out that they were pretty good, and we still listen to them to this day.
Our very own South Hill Park holds the Festival of Food and Music each year, which showcases the wealth of music and a range of food and drinks. While the Acoustic Couch holds an open mic night every week, allowing musicians to showcase their art and talent for beginners and to the more experienced talents. Of course, with these spectacular events come with a spectacular event organiser and promoter, Graham Steele Music Company, who are hands-on to ensure that the audiences come back for more. Not to mention our newly regenerated shopping centre, the Lexicon, which has buskers every day entertaining the locals and visitors from the surrounding areas. What is the music scene without music venues? Where would musicians play it without venues? How would the audiences watch their favourite upcoming band if they didn't have a venue to play at? Therefore, we asked local venue owners about their thoughts on our current music scene and what they hope for in the future.
It's a cool town to live in with the new town centre, the Lexicon, cool stuff, lots of new stuff to get people out and about, One thing I'd wish is the council would like do a little collaboration with us, the Couch, to like, because they've got the new square between Waitrose and M&S, where it looks like you can actually squeeze a stage perfectly there, and I think it would be great during the summertime when it's nice weather like today to have a little stage, couple of acts on, solo singer-songwriters, a little like covers band to perform and show Bracknell what live music really is, and have it collaborated with us, so we supply the staging and all that, try and get some acts together, and obviously council provide power and whatever else they need to provide.
There wasn't a lot for the community in Bracknell, so we're a community-based project, so we set this up, and the goal of that to get the people involved, the locals involved in the project, and get them down to Corriette, come and meet each other and chat. They might have a few things in common, you never know.
Music is a very subjective topic. Some people do it as a hobby, to entertain themselves, and some people do it to make it as their career. Although Bracknell has a lot to offer, there are some improvements and additions it can do to make the live music scene louder, better, and indulging. And today, we learnt what Bracknell's live music scene is all about.